30 seconds.
See? You're always sitting on my thigh. Right, go on. 1, 2, 3. Wow, you pumped that.
Oh, my
That's alright, it's a bit like the last one. Did you clean
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the final of the VPPL Ladies Elite Singles. And probably no surprises to see the two people that are in the final. Bella de Giorgio beat Kolbe their first visit round. Now Kolbe's worked her way back to the final. And can Bella double up here, Tem, or will Kolbe say, enough is enough, Junior, it's my turn, I'm the best?
Bella's obviously got the game to beat Kolbe, but it's strangely enough, I was saying to Rio in the week that I've said that I fancied whoever lost the first final to go on and win, just because I thought whoever lost would come through the next match and then be fresh off the table, as opposed to sitting around for a few hours.
Yep.
And I said the same thing to Kolbe after she lost to Bella. I goes, well, probably wasn't the best idea to say it in front of Rio as well, but I just need to say I fancied whoever lost that match to actually come back stronger and win. But,
yeah, actually, Kolbe's eyes look tired as hell. Like I said, she hasn't had heaps of sleep. She looks real tired, but she's a bit of a battler. Doesn't mind the long hours on the pool table, and she's also her knees blown up like you wouldn't believe as well, because she fell on it not long ago by tripping over a doona, which is another hilarious story in itself.
Is that the Rico knee or the other one?
No, it's actually the other one, but it's blown right up at the moment. And she just showed it to me before, and she's got two knees again. But yeah, it won't even affect her. She doesn't really let physical things bother her on the table. It's more mental. But this should be a good match. I'm looking forward to seeing this unfold.
Yeah, especially if it was just anywhere near the standard of the first match, which was still been by far the best match of the day.
Yeah, it has by a mile, but for a two-player affair. Ooh, Bella opens up with a dodgy. But not an easy opener on reds for Kolbe either, unless she chooses to play the three-ball plant or this tough ball down the rail, which on these tables I don't think anyone's a massive fan on. Nah. They're tricky, those shots on these tables.
When they've been tight on the rail, I've seen Kolbe pop 2 or 3 like big balls, like frame deciding balls down the rail. But when they're probably a ball's width off, they're probably a lot harder.
Yeah. She's going to play the plant. Oh, she could get through to the yellow. Very nice. A good opportunity now. She's landed very nice on the ball of the centre and just come through a little bit. I think she can play the little stun off the ball next to the black, to the left-hand side, and then just float onto the other one on the cushion that we talked about earlier. And the frame will be at her mercy.
She'll want to move the yellow just a little bit. I was going to say just like that. So now, when she plays the one down the rail, she can just either stun it in for the red in the left centre, whereas before that yellow would have been in the way to go up table, or do you think she'll try and get rid of everything down the bottom of the table and have the top ball as the last ball?
Yeah, she may play this top ball now because it's got a natural angle just to get on this ball.
To get a bad one.
Yeah, she come through too far on that one that I suggested to stun it across onto, so... Actually, the more I look at this, the more I feel that that top ball is the shot to play.
I think she's going to end up playing it last. If she probably stuns it, I think the way that she's going, looks like she's just going to stun this back an inch, then screw back on this one, play down the rail, then the middle, then
leave that one until last. Yeah. No, I think she's going to leave the ball on the rail till last still. Just use it as a little, like, try and get on it and just run through for the black in the middle. I don't think she'll like to have to transition from ball on the cushion to the ball at the top of the table and then back down again.
Oh no, she'll play the one in the middle after this now. So, I was saying to get straight on this ball on the cushion and just screw back an inch and leave yourself in the left centre.
Gotcha.
which is whilst they moved the yellow like 2 or 3 shots ago that was in the way for that.
Just a little bit off straight on this, so
It's the angle she's got's making it a lot tougher. She's sort of got to get the white to. She needs to play it softly, but get the white to bite to not drag behind the black. We even
Go
bump
nudge the
into
black,
it.
yeah.
Bump into it.
Good confident pot that. Now I think we'll see her screw inside the yellow side cushion. Actually, Kolbe doesn't play those shots a lot. She more tends to try and drop these in.
You think she's going to run through the gap of the 2 yellows here?
I think she's mad if she does. I think she needs to screw off this. Yeah, she is. Oh no, she's playing a plain ball. Oh, she did. She was able to negotiate the gap. I thought she was going to cannon the yellow there.
I like playing the way you said though, because I'm probably playing that with a bit of bottom right, so it like checks and dies off the 2 rails and leaves you natural 1 cushion angle off your last ball.
Yeah, well, I
Whereas
mean,
now
if you pull the white to the right hand side of the table, you can't not be on the red. It's just pretty much impossible.
And you're gonna have the angle. You're gonna be somewhere like below the ball climb, which is perfect just to drop the red in 1 cushion, get within a couple of feet of the black.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like she's going to have to play long range black. I don't think she's got a lot of room to move this white.
30 seconds.
Could try and screw back off the side cushion, but it's too much risk. You're better off just giving yourself
no
a shot.
value there.
Yeah, she's going to trust her queuing. She looks like she's queuing well now. To me,
I like the cue on the.
Me too. To me, it looks too cramped.
Yeah, I think there. I know only from Rio that she won't ever rest the cue on the table other than the break, and so it's really awkward. Like it's something that I've said. Look, although you don't like it, just practice it because it'll save you that many times where you put an unintentional side on a ball because your hand's too cramped in the table. But
yeah. Yeah, to me, straight away when she was lining that up, it just looked too cramped for a natural queuing style. Oh, that's a bad shot from Bella. Even I like the shot, as in playing that yellow, but you're better off dragging the white ball down to the bottom left side of the table. But try and get the line of these 2 yellows in the centre of the table.
Yeah.
Even if you come further across the right, that pocket's blocked by the other yellow.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only thing you don't want to do is leave the white ball that side.
And it's been a little bit of a shaky start for Bella.
Yeah. Wasn't the easiest of blacks. It was missable. But Kolbe would probably expect to pot it.
Bella's looking at the angle she needs with the extraction on the ball on the left hand cushion.
She's a little short on the angle she wanted for the extraction, I think. Be interesting to see what the re-evaluation is now. Does she look to play a little snooker, or does she continue to attack the frame? Dan says double it. Bella says okay, but misses by a big margin and got very, very fortunate there.
I think if she's going to continue attacking there, I'd have probably cleared the 2 at the top of the table, just because if you're leaving Kolbe a shot at range from there, the black's tough. Whereas now, luckily she's got it. Say if she had left the black on, it's still a missable black, where she could have bagged it and got complete control. Whereas if she gets rid of them 2 balls, she's still a big chance if Kolbe gets the black over the hole to finish.
Yep.
If she comes 1 rail now and hits this, there's a good chance that she's covering this yellow in the top left. Or do you think she's going top rail?
Oh no, she's definitely going to try and hit it full, yeah. This looks wide.
Looks good.
It looked wide. I reckon it squared up. I reckon that looked wide the way she was aiming. But it's a good result.
So for how well she's hit that in terms of she's got a 4-ball contact, she's been unlucky not to push that black in front of the yellow. I think I'm probably flicking off the top wall here and using the other yellows as traffic not to leave the up and down on the black.
Bella just says, shut up, I'm potting out.
Just nails it. Gets a snooker if she misses. Yeah, I think she is out here as well. She just picks the gap between the two yellows, dropping
Be
us in.
careful not to go in off here.
She'll leave that well short, that's good.
No, she's alright, she's got good pace there. Ball in the middle for next, I think. Like, she looks to me like she's got a really good angle to come down for this ball on its own down the bottom here now.
As in just dropping it in or going off the bottom cushion?
I'd like to come down. Yeah, drop it in. I'd like to come down a little, and that way you can stun off side rail and really land in that gap for both balls.
Yeah. See, now I think she'll just be dead weighting this in and being on a choice of two. But probably end up taking the one in the top left as we look at this camera angle.
Yep. So she's pretty much landed exactly how I suggest on this ball, but she's gone a different way.
Yeah.
And all she's done is she's just left one ball to land instead of two. No big deal. Oh, that gripped a bit. Just didn't quite control the stun. She got into it a bit too much. Should still get this. Look at this. Oh, she's missed. And that's just this little area that she can tighten up. You know, these crunch balls here and there, a missed black, a missed final ball. You know, just these little crunch balls where she's just dominating her opponent.
Yeah.
She just cleans that up. Oh, she's going to be scary. Because that was a Poole strawberry.
And this is what I was saying when these played the first time, when I think Bella's missed the black at 1-all and Kolbe's let her off the hook and she's won it. She seems to be in good spirits here, so hopefully it won't affect her for the rest of the match. But I was just worried that being young, if that happens 2 or 3 times, or even just a couple of times at the beginning of the match, you can soon start to think you should be 2 or 3-0 up and down and just lose the plot. But she seems to be laughing it off, so hopefully.
This here we're seeing is Karen Winter, affectionately known as Gov, Katrina Defina. This is the non-qualifiers final, but obviously focusing on the main final. But we'll probably get those girls some airtime as well. I wasn't sure what the score was there. It was the first frame. So ball off the break for Bella again.
Yeah, it's just not a great split, really. I'm not against the yellow next to the black. I'm just bagging it over the bottom right-hand corner.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. If it does go in, you've got backup balls. Go straight in, of course, because Bella played it. I mean, she can knock those in.
Yeah.
But then when she's that shot before, previous to that last frame,
Yeah.
I said it was towards the end of the out where that rush of blood
It was
starts
sort
to
of
kick in.
There's hesitation not hitting the shot before quite the way she wanted, but if she came to the table with that shot,
Yeah, she just knocked it
she
in.
just knocks it in every time, because she's left herself in that position.
I just don't know how she's going to deal with this red near yellow near the red.
Into it now. Oh. She's just going to bump it out and slide underneath the red with the white.
Yeah, I looked at that shot. It looks hard.
It looks like she's got it very thin to be able to.
No, that's not
That's
too
fine.
bad. Could have been a little bit better. She looks a bit disappointed with the outcome.
Colby's probably played the right shot there. She didn't really have a great deal on, so she's got a bad ball off the rail. Now if Bella does make a mistake, she's going to have tap-ins on reds. And leaves Bella a tricky first shot. She's taking the harder of the balls to a better position.
I'm already starting to see little signs of you know, just missed balls that need to be pot, and just for outs to be made, and allowing Kolbe to assert dominance on this match already. And that's not me being biased. I'm just seeing these little balls out of positions, just, you know, things that need to be made if you want to win finals. It's really weird because I feel like I'm being like so critical of Isabella. She's 15 years old.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just giving her an absolute caning. And it's far from my intention. It's just that I want to see her improve so much, and I want to see her play well. She's exciting to watch. Oh, that's a terrible miscue there from Kolbe. Was stretching a bit. Says, you didn't see that? That chalk's not there.
Bella's got to be swinging this one round off 2 to land ideal on a choice of both yellows on the left right hand side.
Yeah, you'd love it if you could land just to the left of the ball in the middle, so you can drop it in and still be on the other one near the black.
30 seconds.
Pretty much just off the red in the middle of the two of them. Would be fine. Needs to get up.
I feel you had to be played off two
Yeah,
cushions. Got to come back out and then find that gap between red and yellow. May have snuck it.
I think if you went to spin it off the 2 rails and sort of used the red in the middle of the 2 there as a guide for the white to run into, if you overrun it, you're still going to have a nice angle in the one in the left middle to cut it in and come back across.
She may have snuck her way through to that ball in the middle too, but what's she doing here? Playing the cut. Yeah, a bit rash. But yeah, do you see what I'm saying? It looks like she's just kind of flailing away now. Like, just doesn't look the confident Bella that we saw in the first match already.
What was that one then? I suppose the key just to this finish is purely just the red above the black. Making sure that you get it on it nicely, probably into... Oh, she looks like she might even nudge into it now.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Which is your ball here to just get on the black? Is it the one in the very top left-hand corner and just widen the angle with
Yeah,
side?
I'm trying to pot these 2 now in the middle, and then the 2 in the top right hand, well, bottom right one as we're looking, to leave myself basically on the top rail, just a 1 cushion and come down for the black in the top left as we're looking.
Yeah, that's exactly how I play it too. So I want to, this shot here, I want to get pretty straight on the one in the middle so I can run through. I want to stun that one and get centre table for the other one that's on the ball line. Oh wow, that was a lot more angle than I thought. There was a lot more angle on that pot than I realised.
Has she stunned that up there, or...?
No, she sort of played it
just
sort
rolled
of
it,
plain
or?
ballish, yeah, but there was a lot of angle. A bit of stun, but I don't know if she could have screwed off it and held, given how much that travelled, that white. May have to play the ball over the hole now.
Yeah, I think I'm playing this confidently, coming 2 rails and maybe even a little nudge on the one that's closest to the rail. And if you miss it, then you've got a choice of balls, but if you hit it, then you're fat on that in the middle and in the corner.
Yep, I agree.
even go around the back of it's fine. So just play it enough so that if you do hit it, then you're coming out.
Don't think Kolbe was happy with that shot.
It's actually not turned out that bad. She's going to push the other red towards the blue sort of spot.
I'm actually thinking she's just got
She's gonna
3
take-
long balls here. She pots
You
this in
think
the
she's
top
taking this
corner.
long, yeah?
Yep, and then punches this other one that she's near, and then she wants to get past so she can stun across. Yep. Oh, it's missed. I think Kolbe was more shocked than anyone in the room.
Had
that
a
she missed
gasp
that.
there.
She had a good angle there too. Just stun centre table and get straight on her last ball, or screw back for the middle, depending on how she felt.
From the camera angle, it looks like the yellow will go underneath the red at pace if you had sort of punched it off the far jaw. But surely you're taking the one on the right now.
Yeah, that was risky. Just we've seen that a lot today, haven't we? Just catching the ball on the way through, get double kisses in.
I think there you've got to take the one on the right, then the centre, and then get right behind that.
Yeah, I agree. They're not as easy to punch balls inside other balls on these tables as what people are thinking. So many times you just catch the wrong, the ball that's over the hole, and it's almost guaranteed to pot. Just with the curvature of the jaws, the way they slide.
Slightly awkward now to actually, there's no problem setting the red up, but to ensure that you get the right angle to be able to get down for the black. You sort of want to grossly underhit this and leave the red not like in the middle of the table as opposed to near the pocket, because that way you guarantee
an
yourself the angle.
Yep, I agree. That's too hard.
Yeah.
You know, there's also the option of flicking it, not playing the double, but flicking it, taking it to the right middle.
Yeah.
You still
Just
risk
sort of half ball in it and then leaving to come across to the left side of the table.
Yeah, you still risk doing the same thing of leaving it to cut the opposite direction of what you want.
She's looking at the cross double.
It looks that way.
30 seconds.
Tell you what, the white may travel a bit here though for her to get the distance she needs. Wow, wow. I don't mind the shot. I mean,
It's definitely the way to win the frame, and I was fancying her for the. I thought the enough was close. I fancied
she
her
was
to get
she was
the red.
never getting on the black if she just pots it clean. So the double's the only way to do it. It's that shot there that she's just played is the sort of shot that if Kolbe was going to come back to me and say, "Do you think that was the right shot?" That would be an example of one of the shots that she'd probably ask me about. And you know, like there's pros and cons to the option. Like I said, you want to win the frame of the visit. It's the only way to play it.
Oh, she's played that really well.
That's a great shot.
But no, I'd have. I think that was definitely the right shot across the ball there. They say there's. Well, other than that, what you're going to do? Leave the white in the middle of the table and a really thin cut on the black.
Like that, or you're doubling the black centre table and leaving it tough for your opponent. Maybe you should a couple of tricky balls.
There we go.
Got to be careful here. Just
clip this not too thin so that it sticks to the rail, but there we
that's
go.
okay.
There we go. That should be hopefully both players settled now. And
Well, she seems to have forgotten about that couple of little chop-ups that she's made. Back to 1-1. Meanwhile, Katrina Defina, who I think had the most tips by
she
players.
did. I was surprised that Gov was one of the fewest in.
Yeah, I think she's a solid player, Gov. And now she's forced to take a big double on here. Don't want to play this dead weight. You've got to punch this. Oh, what do I know? What a great shot. What a great shot.
Just stun this back, perhaps 4 to 6 inches.
And 2 or 3 years ago, you would never ever have seen Gareth play that shot. She would have rolled it in.
Yeah.
Now she's attacking the game. She's cueing the ball. She's getting through the ball, and I actually think she's probably enjoying the game more than what she has for a really long time because she's got all these new things that she can
That's it. It's more
open
exciting.
herself up to.
It's more exciting to yourself to know what you can do, and when there's that many more shots. That's why I enjoy playing when you start, especially on your own, when you see a shot that you've perhaps not played before and realise that you can do and add it to your game. There's just so many more options.
Yeah, and that's the glory right there of experience, because you've seen most scenarios that can be presented and know a solution or a way to deal with it. I'll tell you what, I like the yellows here. If she just pots this ball that she's on the right hand side, just holds the white, uses that, and then just cannons the black out, she's going to be at least beyond 2 or 3 balls.
I was thinking here, I suppose it's going to be a thin to get the black. I thought she might even do the same shot, but then just stun full ball into the red to punch the red out so the black goes down the rail. Like
this now.
Yeah.
I'd rather just move the black. Not moving it now.
So if I'm her now, I think I'd play the shot where you just stun into the red and still be on that, because now you've got to get back.
Still not going into the black here, I don't think. Might be able to flick off the left side of the red.
I think now she's got to, just because if she plays for it on the next shot, she's not guaranteeing. If she plays it now, she's going to be very unlucky not to be on the yellow to the left pocket. If she plays this next, odds are the 2 reds in the middle of the table are going to snooker on her last 2 balls.
Well, I think she's looked at hitting the bottom side of that and hitting it into the black.
Yeah.
She's going to lose the white a bit, though. That's a super shot. That is a really well...
And she's planned that. It's not looked at the black's landed
Yeah, and
there.
she even, inadvertently... Obviously, she wasn't doing it to show us.
Yeah,
but
to line it up for
her
herself.
intentions were made very clear. And I'll tell you what, if you'd watched her and said... You'd say that was really lucky, that result. It was not lucky. That was a great shot. Really well planned. She got the white out too. Give herself a shot.
Here she's looking to go. She's got a route for 2 rails to go round, which she's picked out, and the pace she's played it. She's given herself the option there of a little nudge to land that.
This is very key. This shot. Good
She's
shot.
played it at a nice pace.
This has been a sick out in the end.
I think she just got to bounce it on and off the rail. Really.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much to do here.
She's screwing.
That's fine.
Yep.
Well, this has been a masterclass. This out. Yeah, very nice out from Bella there. I think even Kolbe gives a tap at the table there. She recognises that was a very good out.
There we go.
So since I made the comment of it looked to me like Kolbe was going to start dominating, blah, 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 it's all been Isabella traffic since then. Just goes to show what a bad judge I am in this game. Meanwhile, Gov gets a nice little extraction there.
Got to be tying up here, surely. Just putting this over the bag.
Yeah,
And she's got 2 already.
Maybe she has got 2 shots.
Bella creams the break, gets a ball.
Thanks, Dan. This is a tricky one to run, this one. It's a bit clustered. I think you've got to take reds. Yellows are actually horrible.
Yeah, you've got to take reds, and you've sort of got to hold. You want both of your first 2 shots to be going into the right-hand corner pocket, but you need to hit the second one with enough pace to bounce the yellow out of the way for the one in the left.
It'll be interesting to see if she does just play this dead weight.
See, now she can dead weight it because of the because of the pace the white's going to be travelling, the yellow should automatically bounce up, perhaps just a bit short of the bulk line anyway, and the yellow and the white stay towards the bottom cushion.
I think she's hitting a bit thinner for that. Oh no, you're right. You're spot on. Well, gets the coverage. Didn't mean it, but look, no damage done.
See, I think.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say no damage done because Kolbe has this plan where she can get some coverage back
It does seem
herself.
to hug this rail, so
She's actually played that pretty well.
yeah.
That's a super shot. It looks to me like this standard's starting to,
Rise.
yeah, starting to come back out.
She's just playing the DF. Actually makes it a lot easier that she's got this gap to play it with this red. Ooh, it's a little bit careless to nudge that yellow free.
Yeah, I
Kolbe's a
expect
little
Kolbe to get
legitimate
these.
chance at going out now.
Surely she plays the left side yellow where the white is now.
Yeah.
It just found its way in, didn't it?
It's like you were saying how they slide off these jaws though, because on the camera that looked to hit quite a way down the bottom.
Yeah, if you play them into the open pocket, they slide heaps. She kind of doesn't want to move this red here. She wants to pot this clean and
keep it,
screw up
yeah.
the table. Wants to keep it there for the big pocket on the ball and the cushion. Not bad though.
I'm not against laying this up here, just leaving it about a foot over the corner pocket and just coming out for the middle and the bottom one, just so you've got the yellow over the corner just to drop in for the black in the middle. Like just playing this, just chipping it down the rail with left hand side to straighten the white up to leave yourself straight in the middle. Just
Yeah,
'cause
you've got to
you can-
get straight.
You can end up going for the pot here and leaving yourself on the left hand side of the table and making things tricky. Because if she pots this and doesn't get a good first shot,
I think she sort of tried to do what you said.
see, I'd have played that, but I'd have played it softer, and it makes no difference if it's over the pocket or a foot away from the
Well, the way
pocket.
you're talking about is it is basically a foot and a half up the pocket, and it's off the rail about
Yeah, yeah.
and a foot as well. Like it's in the central
Yeah, yeah.
area of that quarter of the table. And she has to play it now, I think.
Yeah, I think because Bella doesn't really need that pocket, so it's not even as though there's an element of safety.
Doesn't like the bridging. Anything can happen here. It's hard to control the white. Oh, she's missed the
Oof.
pot by a mile. She's actually tried to control the white there
Yeah.
and just sacrificed the pot by hitting it thick. And obviously, it's because she's missed the pot by a distance, the white ball's not gone where it would have on the potting line.
I think I'm spinning this ball in rather than punching it to avoid the yellow, and then to come down to centre table to leave a cut back on the red near the black. Or is she going to drop this in and then screw? I'll be wanting to get rid of the red near the black soon to then drift, to be high on that to then drift down for these two. I think
Yeah,
she can
this-
still punch this in now and just screw back maybe 2 or 3 inches.
There's a lot of pitfalls in this pot out, isn't there? If you look at this,
Just get
no
perfect.
problem. But there's still pitfalls in this
Yeah.
out.
That's why I want to get rid of that red, because then you can just nudge these balls in a pocket and be on the black. Whereas now,
Do you think she can punch this and get behind the other red?
I think I'm probably playing this in the top. If
Right
she's
now?
dead straight, yeah. And screwing back to maybe 2 inches higher than she is now with a white. And she'll belt this in and screw back and land straight. That'll do. To a certain extent.
It's still dodgy.
Work. This ball needs to go in.
And it does, although now she's got top only, I think. Don't think this will go into the middle.
See, this again is where I'm not even, if she doesn't go in the middle, then I'm hitting it full ball, leaving the white where the red is so you can cue the ball, and just getting it a foot, again, somewhere like
on the
maybe
bulk line.
On the bulk line, maybe 6 inches off the rail.
Yep. It's such an unnatural shot to play.
Yeah.
You know, like your mind just doesn't think that way, it just thinks get it to the pocket. She's done exactly what you said, Tim.
That's fine, she can...
Gee, she would have liked to have been a little straighter.
Yeah. She can still screw 2 rails, but it's just that yellow, although she can cue the white, it's just in your eye line.
Yeah, it needs some good cue power here. Doesn't want to grip this too much either, otherwise she could screw too straight. Oh, she actually, oh wow.
Oh.
Okay. Tried to actually straighten the pot up and screw through the gap.
Yeah.
That's why she's missed by so much, but got a huge second prize of the fluke.
Just to compose herself now and capitalise on the look there.
Oh wow, how has that actually gone in? It's missed by a mile. I think...
See, she's feeling guilty, and now she's just got to still be ruthless and not...
Yeah. And Kolbe's like, that's all right. If it had been one of the other girls, Kolbe would have been...
I was going to say, pretty sure it's Kolbe's break. She's just gone to the toilet. Probably not a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea for Bella to do the same, just to clear her mind. In the meantime, it's 2-all on that table, Dan.
Every time I turn around, Gov's potting balls.
Gov's looking really solid. She's looking up a bit there, but I think that's a nice angle on the red. Don't get me wrong, it's a tough part, but if you can just drop this in for the red in the other middle.
You got to stun it, I reckon. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this could be a disaster. I go for 2 shots on some nice reds. Just hear a couple of locals talking there. One of them's Adam. I remember him saying to me one day, he goes, oh, I told my missus I was going out for milk. That was 5 hours ago.
See, I think I'm putting this on the right-hand side and I'm cutting the one below the black and sending the white 2 rails.
Yeah, it's a fail-safe going that way. This has danger.
The red's
written on
hardly
it.
travelling, and you're always going to be on the middle.
Oh, that's not awesome.
It's just because even if you pot that ball, you still struggle. You've still got to cue right through it to leave a tricky one in the middle.
Yeah, not in a million years am I putting that angle there and trying to pot that up. If anything, I'm just promoting it over the pocket, using my 2, you know, drifting onto the ball in the middle. But I would much rather play your shot where you're just cutting it across. It's impossible not to be on the other ball in the middle.
Kolbe's came up dry. And Bell will be attacking. Well,
On the reds, you reckon?
at first glance I was saying yellow, but the more I'm looking, yeah, reds. It still all depends if she can, even if she's going reds, but if she had the angle on the yellow to sort of force topspin and miss the yellow and go into the other one. And then, because although she's got that, although the yellows have got that ball on the rail, it's an easy extraction from the middle or just to get right fat on it, so they can dead weight it in. Like now, Kolbe can drop this one in the middle, and she's only got a dead weight, which they do tend to hug down the rails if you are playing them at pocket pace.
And she's just got to deal with that ball that's on the red.
So I'd like to force that through, probably that shot, just to get the white another inch or two further through, so you could then drop this in. If she drops this in, the white could go. That's fine. See what you mean there? It's curled.
Absolute
curled
mile.
into the hook, and into the pocket. Play the deep screw on and off.
Good shot.
Is it a natural now to put this one in the middle and run into
just
the...
looking at that, looking at the camera angle, I don't think it is. But it could be.
Be very handy if it is. The only way it can go really wrong is if she comes off the left side of the yellow, pushes it to the rail, and the white lands on the bottom cushion.
Oh, it's just not on. She's in trouble again.
Yep. Because the benefit that Bella has, although the red's in the same boat as the yellow, if Kolbe does overcommit here and pot this yellow, she's got linking balls to just drop the one down the rail and be on the red.
And she's going to play the ball that's blocking that too. I like that shot. Oh, it has gone in. She's played that really well to get the full ball contact and give herself a chance.
So now she needs to come one, maybe two rails and hold on the red on the right hand side.
Either that or if the angle's not there, screw full ball into the red that's below the yellow.
I think she's high. I think she's got to come two.
Yep, good call.
She's played that well. See
Not
now.
going to land much better than that, but she's going to have to go in and out.
Yeah, I don't think she can hold there, so...
She's going to have to punch off the top rail with some right-hand side to square it back up down the table.
Down the seam.
Oh, actually, there's not much angle there. That's a big power shot. It looked like stacks of angle from the overhead, and this angle, it's not that much angle.
Again, not against the double. Just straight double.
Well, I look at it like this. I don't think you can hold it by dropping it. Actually, you know what? I reckon you can hold this dropping it in.
You think?
Yep, I reckon you'll just be able to hold it. I'll look at it this way. If you land
just
half a foot short of the middle pocket,
jaw,
yeah. She's playing the double. She's not squared it up with the pace just slightly.
See, if I'm Bella now, you're playing the one in the middle, and then I'm wanting to play the next one down, but just graze the yellow, just to kill it to the cushion, so that you're still on your ball, and then she can like more confidently attack the ball that's in the left wall. She's playing it now, and she's going to stun them, leave the white there to leave no shot.
I don't like this shot. I don't like that shot. It allows Kolbe to come off the back cushion and shut the gate.
He's having a bit of a wiggle there on the next table.
I'm going to be looking forward to a feed if this is finished. I haven't eaten all day.
I think I've been here all day since, what, 20 past 9, half past 9.
What is Kolbe doing here? 3 cushions inside the black. If she was going to play that shot, it had to be hit a lot harder to square the white up.
Yeah, to straighten it up. Take one over the top left. Then work your way back down.
Yeah, I think so. You might as well start with the easy starter.
Yeah, just keep your 2.
It all comes straight back to what you said earlier. Just land on that ball in the middle and then play the ball down the cushion and open up the other. So cushion first, red.
So there's no need to be playing a hard shot here, really, in this finish. Now she's just piling a bit of pressure on herself that was unnecessary.
And this is a frame that she can shut the door on Kolbe here, 4-1, rather than it being 3-2, where Kolbe will be a sniff to stay in the match. 4-1's a big, big deficit at race to 7.
I think should be alright to as I say, drop that one in for the middle. And then just run through a couple of inches to leave natural angle on the next one over the pocket to come down the table. See, I think you've got to play the middle now.
Yeah, I agree. Now she is putting lots of pressure on herself.
Yeah, because now the white's coming to leave the yellow if she misses his pot.
Yes, you see her potting the ball over the other bottom hole now.
See now, she's still going to expect to pot that.
Then you've got to play the ball that's on the cushion.
Yeah, just check it up.
I don't think you have to do anything, just drop it in.
Looks like she's going for this one now. Still fine if it...
Oh, there could be a gap there. It's hard to tell, but there might be a squeeze on.
I think she's just got cover.
Yeah, the squeeze might be on a draw on both out, but not to squeeze the yellow inside the red and pot it. Oh, that looks better.
It looks more generous there to...
Yeah, this is very gettable, I think.
It looks like it flies from that angle, don't it?
30 seconds.
No, she squeezed it, but she's gone in off. Wow. Very good composure there from Kolbe, which I'm pretty sure she wanted to launch the white ball across the room, javelin style.
I like the way that Bella's gone here. She's already lining up just to double the red out second shot.
Yeah, I like that too. I'd have been playing to land high on the other red, just to float down for the other one, but there's nothing wrong with this. This is just smart use of 2. That's all this. As long as she gets a shot right, that's pretty good. Ooh, or is it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
It seemed like it's just turned away from the red at the last second to give her the angle that she needs now, just to
As long as she lands,
Anywhere a foot higher than the red as we're looking.
yep, she doesn't want to land going down the table. And where are you going? She's okay.
Yep.
She can just screw straight back, so.
So it looks thin from there.
Ooh. Bit of entertainment for the crowd there. And Kolbe will need to start taking some of these chances that she's let slip. Get this white ball a bit more under control as well, because she has let that white ball go in off a few times. And this frame looks like death. That yellow, that red's just not going anywhere good anyway.
Can she smash? Does you reckon the red goes past the black and smashes off the cushion here?
I reckon it will, but I reckon she'll just put it over the hole, because it is the right percentage shot. Didn't quite execute it correctly, but it has caused a little bit of a few issues for yellows as well for the time being. Dan's decided that he didn't want to see the break on the other table again.
I don't think we've seen Bella break today.
No, but apparently she keeps getting balls in though, and getting really sick spreads. So she's just going to say, if she hasn't already, I'll have yellows, thanks.
Yep. Again, the only problem balls probably the one near the black.
Yeah, I reckon the problem ball are actually the couple that are above it. You just got to land neat. Because if you get neat behind one of those, the one near the black is really simple. I don't like that choice at all.
Oh, that's how we'll be playing.
Every
Every time we've said that though, she's nailed it.
I don't like the plan here at all. That's just, I thought that was going in. I mean, she's got good coverage and all that, but I felt that those balls were very available to take out, and there was no need to play the plant there. But one thing that she has done by playing that shot and getting some coverage is applied more pressure to Kolbe with a 4-1 scoreline. Do you double this red that's at the top end of the table back down right side of the table and just try and...
Just make a mess?
Yeah, make a mess. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because I was looking at maybe putting one in the middle and that red going underneath the yellow. But there's still no value in that because your red's still frozen on the side rail.
She's thinking of playing it now, is she? She's got to double this ball into play. It's doing nothing up there. I think Kolbe was always going to play this shot, but she just wanted to have a bit of a squeeze at what else she could do.
I think she's had a bit of a bad result there.
Yeah, it needed to be a little more to the left. It was a tough shot to actually square up. But not the worst white in the world, though. Unless Bella can get through to that plant this time.
Yeah, I think it looks from here like she's got the gap where she can send the yellow off the cushion into the other one. Or any contact on that yellow, really.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't open the pocket up somehow, it's all good.
And Kolbe's in big trouble here because even if she covers this bottom left, all realistically Bella will do is play the plant, so she's still got that hole, and then play the deliberate with the yellow on the bottom rail. So it's in all sorts of trouble. It might be a case of that one.
She's going to try and kill the black. I think, yep.
To push it into the. Ooh.
She's missed it. Even if she gets contact with the black there, she's relying on a bit of a result to kill it.
The best outcome there was to sort of wedge it amongst the two reds on the left-hand side and just make it horrible. But see, I think she's got to go up now. I'd be wanting to get rid of the top one to then find the gap for the plant for the bottom one, then have a ball over the hole to get on the black.
Yeah, it's interesting because Kolbe's, when she played that black, she pushed that yellow up there, which is probably the problem ball now. But Bella's recognised it very quickly. She got a good angle to punch off side rail here and pick that gap. You know, it's very interesting. Maddie Kerwood's 18 now, and I'm just trying to cast my mind back to when he was 15, and just compare these two, because I think Bella's thought process when she's looking at gaps and what she wants to do and all that, I think that at the time was more advanced than Maddie, but I think Maddie, his all-round game was probably a little stronger at that age.
Yeah.
So now we're going to... I think Matt Kerwood's playing really good pool at the moment since he's won the world title. He's not really worrying too much about pressure. He's just getting on with it. I don't think he's playing that much either. But I'd like to do a comparison in a few more years' time when Bella gets to 18. Because he has accelerated. You know, you don't win world titles being a mug. Interesting shot this. Do you play the jam? Do you play the yellow into this jaw and then to flick the red heavy?
I think, yeah, to play it into the right cushion, so then you're sending it into the far jaw that it's on as you look, so then the red goes up the side rail.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you flick it heavy and then hold the white for the ball on the rail. You're trusting a little bit to luck with the yellow where it's going to go. What's going on here? Oh, she's going to foul back.
The DFP,
Tactical genius in the making here. Oh, I just realised too, that yellow's still at the top of the table. I wasn't even looking at that half of the table. I don't mind this shot now. Yeah, she's asking the question. I'm basically saying, Kolbe, if you're going to foul on me, I'm going to foul back. You can feel it.
And the thing is, it's a lot harder to finish at 4-1 down as well, so...
This double might go, you know. Oh, she's played the cut. Oh, it's not a good white.
She's on the one into the both centre pockets.
That one in the right centre is tough. You are trusting it to roll dead straight at dead weight on these tables. I'll be playing the one on the left all day long here. She can take this ball on the right.
30 seconds.
Oh, let's just see. I mean, if she gets this, she's a very big chance to win the frame. I don't think she's made up her mind yet. She's looked at both balls. Now she's feeling like she needs to commit because of the time. Just knocks it in like it was easy as hell, so I'll just shut up now. This is just finding our way to get on the black now.
Yeah, because in an ideal world, you'd have the ball that she's probably going to play now as your last ball, and have the white on the right side of the table just to come one rail behind it, whereas I think she's forced to end up playing a ball in the middle.
I like dropping this ball in the middle. Just drop it in dead weight. You got the ball in the corner, come off a side cushion, back across, and then you give yourself the half ball on there, and then slip in behind the black. That's how I saw this out. That's not good.
She's going to be very close to the red.
Let's go back to that other angle, Dan. Ugh.
sort of going into the red.
Yeah, it
which
might
is-
just slide past it for the bottom left corner. To me, it looks like it's going to just nudge it a little. Actually, what's wrong with playing it long? Play it long, dead weight.
And hoping for cover rather than potting it. Yeah.
Well, if it goes in, you've got the up and down on the ball in the middle. Yeah, just got the flick. And I'll tell you what, if she had hit that slightly softer, she would have had a really good angle. As it stands now, this is a tough shot to really... I think you've just got to play for a double on the black here.
I think I'm trying to pot this red as soft as possible, so it literally just drops, to leave yourself the choice of either a tough cut into the middle or the double. Was she looking then to see if she can get inside the black? I don't think she can.
Not a chance, no. Not in a million years can you get... Even if you just load this up with side, there's no way you're going to be able to play it at soft pace and get the reaction of side that you
You've
want.
almost got to, the only way you get in there is if you're giving it a great grip and screw into the side rail and checking it.
Well, that'll come off 3 around the angles. Yeah. Well, she's giving herself a shot. Can't ask for much more than that. Looks just off straight, this double. It's a good shot. Very good shot. And given that the score was 4-1 and probably staring at 5-1 if she doesn't
that was
pot
vital to keep herself in it there if she doesn't get that. And Bella takes that frame.
I'll tell you what you've done there, Kolbe, by winning that frame. You have just made your son even more tired tomorrow to get up for school. I've got to take him home as soon as this finishes. Gus might be doing 200 down the Eastern Freeway trying to get here now to see the end of this match. That break was timed a little better from Cole. You can see a lot of spin on the white though. Still didn't get perfect contact.
And Bella will be all over yellows here.
That's okay. The black's really the big problem here, isn't it?
That's really... And do you reckon if she plays the one on the left-hand side of the table as a last ball, if she stuns the white, maybe if she gets straight on that and just stuns the white 2 inches back, she'll have the black in the centre?
Yep.
She's played this well. She's played that
Yeah,
very
that's
well.
a great shot because that was the other problem ball right there.
Just needs to probably check this ball in. Just played that really well as well. Just slide past the red and black.
Yeah, I wouldn't be lining that one up now if I was her. I'd actually be lining up the other one myself. Oh, no.
Yeah, I just wanted to slide
Yeah,
past
it's
this.
the same shot as what you said, you're screwing back a little bit instead, yeah.
sure you're going to see her pick the gap out now for that black. Yeah. It's really impressive how she's spotted pretty much the out from the offset there. She's attacked a bad ball straight away. Ooh. Just let the white run a bit there. She might be looking, I don't know if she can hold or she'll sort of go off one rail into them here.
Might go into the red here. Yeah, she tried to, but she's missed the pot as well. Focused too much on the cannon and got neither right. She's lucky it stayed over the kick. Kolbe just searching for an option to not leave her on the yellow, give her any chance at all. I actually like doubling the red that's at the top end of the table, near the cushion, hit it fairly straight, double it down off 2 cushions and use the other red as a blocker.
Yeah.
Wow, that's trust. That's a lot of trust. Well, I don't see a cannon here. The red comes into play here. It gets in the way unless she hits it full and manages to get the perfect split.
Into.
She's looking at it.
The thing is, I think as well, if she can clip it thin and avoid that red and go into them, I'll be interested to see if that red and the black are actually a plant into the middle.
No, you're right. You can just sneak past it,
Yeah,
can't you?
thin it into the pocket.
Nah, caught it thick.
See here, I'm not even trying to hit this black, I don't think. I think I'm potting the red over the hole and going behind the other one.
Yeah, you could try and screw behind it. Yeah, I sense a 4-3 in the making here. Oh. Kolbe has got all the time in the world to do whatever she wants for the next couple of shots if she doesn't want to commit right now.
Yeah, barring something crazy, you can't really lose this frame.
Now, the only way you can lose this frame is when you do finally make the commitment and you just chop it up really hard. Don't hit a rail, maybe.
It could have been interesting if she caught that red there just a little bit, to see if either of them would have actually been around. That would have been disaster. Again, now I'll just probably bump this one.
I'm still committing to this because both those reds are on. You just got to eliminate one to make the other one on type thing. So the bottom one will go in the left centre and the top of the two will go in the right centre.
I think I'm just pushing the top one over the pocket and leaving Bella the thin edge on the black. Just a nudge him open and more than likely clip a red in.
It's actually the very first shot I saw, but then I thought, why would I play that shot when I can finish the frame now? But as the shot that you've just said is the percentage shot.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any way, even if Bella plays it perfectly, she's only pushing the red to the rail when the white's going to slide down and probably pop the red on the hole.
Well, I knew what Kolbe's done there and just left her a total instead.
Yes, it's the same. It just means now that I think Bella would have found it hard to turn down hitting the black before.
30 seconds.
But at the same time, she's not really got an angle here where she can pot this red and keep Kolbe off the other red, so...
I'm just going to pot this ball over the hole. I'm just going to go behind, try and get behind it.
Wedges in like, side by side, that's a nice shot. Oh.
So Colby's got this ball over the whole cushion first.
For a second then I thought she was looking at the red to the left of the black. I thought that'd be crazy to take that, to risk any sort of in off. Just
You got to take this cushion first, don't you? She's gonna looks like she's gonna play the plant. I don't think there's any need for this.
No.
It's actually a really simple out. This you just need to see the path.
Do you reckon that red underneath the black goes in the left centre, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it flies in. It's missed by some margin.
I think she's just going to play the same again.
I actually think she had to overstretch there, and I reckon she's felt it a bit on her knee. I reckon she's got up. Wow, it's rolled a fair bit. She's got away with that though.
See now, I'm pretty much guessing Bella's just going to roll up behind this red and say, well, I'll give you 2 goes at going for the finish with 1. There's nothing's going to make you go again.
Yeah, there's not really another shot on the table. Unless maybe you can pop the ball over the hole at the other end, but... I think you've got to just force the wasted one here. Ooh, she may have left the push shot.
Oh, God, I hate the push shot.
Spoken like a true pommy. I'm a big fan of
Doesn't
them.
mean that I won't use it now, that I've sort of got an idea of what I'm doing with it, but...
Oh, Kolbe didn't like it. The line mustn't have been there. She's going to put this over the hole, is she?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's just...
See, oh,
I'm telling you now, this is not a difficult pot out. But I think she's tunnel visioned herself into wanting 2 shots to finish this frame. And also she knows that there's nothing Bella can do.
yeah.
Nothing she can do, really.
See, Bella here, if she can check this and keep her off these 3 and force her to push the back down and make traffic for herself, but she needed to be on the side rail.
Yeah.
There.
Now we're going to find out whether I was actually completely wrong about this ball in the middle or not, because...
I think it goes. Can we get the side camera at all? See if that shows, Dan? Don't know if that will help. Yeah,
it
will.
goes easy.
Yeah.
And she's going to play it now for sure. The way she's looking at this, it's like she's going to pop the ball over the hole first.
That wants to be almost too perfect on it. Just take the shot that you've got on it. But
Her knee is giving her a lot of grief at the moment.
3 seconds.
She's played that pretty well, actually,
Yeah,
given
she's-
how overstretched she was.
she's on the exact line that she'd want for the shot.
Just cue this in with some confidence. Don't drop it in, just cue it in.
Ooh. Still fine.
Should be fine.
You got to play the one near the black now. Just screw back.
Yeah, it's a good shot. As long as she's not on the rail here. So basically off the rail.
Yeah. Probably, I'd like to be probably just slightly further out than the red is now. But even if it is where the red is now, that's fine.
I think I'd like to stun this in a little bit and get low. Just so I can just drop it in, come off the side rail, perfect. She's just getting a timeout for the other table, I think.
Yeah, let Katrina play.
Look at that. We just saw a sick shot on the other table at the top of the screen. And
Katrina
she's.
thinks, forget that. That was so good. I'm playing again.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going because I'm on this side of the table. And then she's snookered herself. Has she? No, she's still all right.
And she's still going.
Kolbe, you just finish this out. I'll let you
Katrina's
go.
thinking, I'm just going to check this one rail and play the black here as well, so you can wait.
Kolbe's still going to wait because she's going to come around and check the black angle probably.
Oh, Katrina's back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She's going to come around and check the angle.
Oh. She got the Poole stare then, I think, that time. I think the 5th time was a charm.
No one wants the Poole stare. That's not bad.
And that's what I was saying earlier, that they do tend to knock these in. But it's amazing how many times the white ball is within perhaps 6 to 8 inches of the corner pocket and they're just dropping them in the middle. So I find these really uncomfortable, queuing over the lip of the pocket. But
Yeah, I
they
don't
seem
like
to-
them either.
It's like that shot's played more than a line-up shot. It's just...
Hunter's going to be even more tired now tomorrow. I'm going to stop with that because she'll actually get upset that I say that, even though I'm just kidding.
She's just urging her for, you know what, Jamie, I'll just go for another toilet break.
Oh, good on you,
Just,
Kolbe. Good on you. Meanwhile, Katrina and Gov. Gov's actually shot out to a lead. My prediction's
Yeah,
looking
she was-
favourite.
She was 2-0 down, so she certainly turned it on. And that's
Katrina
not-
has fouled. Gov says, thank you, I'll have 2 and I'll put this ball in the middle and play for the other ball in the middle. No, I will play the ball in the corner.
I think you're right with the middle. Oh, she's going. Yeah.
Ooh, this is a bit trickier now, this out.
I'm just probably pushing this red to the far draw and out to the middle of the table now. Hope that it comes across and cuts off the one rail. On the other middle, I'm on about here.
Absolutely looks bent.
In fact, I really like this shot from Good because she can wedge the white in between the red and the cushion. Oh, I don't know what she's tried there.
That looks so...
Maybe she's laughing to herself.
Oh, that was really, really lucky.
And
Just
and
had a
the
spillage.
first break we get Isabella's actually on the stream.
Yeah, but we've actually...
dry.
Dan felt that the rack was crooked as hell. It looked really, really crooked. Maybe that's the secret. But she didn't pot a ball. Oops.
I think that was one thing I was expecting more players to still have waited behind. Isn't there a last man standing?
Yeah, I don't think you have to be here to collect it though.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, to be honest, if I had to be here at 9:30 or whatever time it was to play,
You don't want to be here 12 hours.
not if I got knocked out straight away, I'd be out of here. I'm here because Kolbe makes me be here.
I know that feeling.
That's a good shot. Good
Did
recovery.
that really well. Needs to pull up a little bit.
She's got the ball in the middle, but not sure straight off before I have a good look what's next.
3 ball plan.
Yeah, needs to get low, doesn't she?
She needs to be somewhere near this red, just below the black spot.
Having said that, if
Just
she
spin it
gets
with
in that,
left-hand side or
she gets in that area, the one on its own is probably on.
underneath. Oh, she's gone
She's
right
gone.
around
What have we got on here? The one at the top.
top, but with a white where it is, you're not coming back for anything else.
Yeah, no, I feel that this is done, this break.
What about the right of the bottom two yellows off the red into the centre?
Yeah, I saw that. It looked hard. Might be the best shot still, though, because there's some pretty dodgy reds on the table.
I think there's a slight danger of hitting the red too full and not reaching a rail. Because you're not going to be belting this. If you're going to play it, you're not going to belt it because you're losing the white and then there's no value in playing it.
Well, she's lost the white every shot this frame so far. So there's no point stopping now.
So that's what she's going for.
Yeah, just didn't. Oh, hang on, she might have got second prize here. Just makes a bigger pocket for Bella. This chair has served its purpose, but I'm done with it. Found the monk position.
This is the Yoda.
It's not comfortable at all. Dan just thinks this is
Dan's,
hilarious. We need to
in his armchair.
We need to work something out for official chairs.
I think Kolbe might just have gone favourite for this frame now.
Yeah, it didn't get the best result of all time there.
I think she has to just drop this in and play the one in the bottom right afterwards.
Do you like the flick off this and taking the white ball in line with the red, where she's just pointing the cue? She might almost have to double kiss.
I'll tell you when she plays it.
Yeah.
No.
I think it was hard on that angle. She almost had to kind of double kiss it over there. Just move this out of the way, mate. This chair's going.
Well, Kolbe's just said foul snooker, so
How's that a foul snooker?
Bella must have fouled when playing that shot. She must have double hit.
Can you get a replay on that, dude?
Me $2.
What chair can I... Oh.
Dan's just said, unfortunately, we've not got the replay on that one. I'm sure we'll be able to see later on when it's getting uploaded to YouTube, Dan. Yep. So we'll be able to look back at it then.
Alright, I've gone the stool. What did Kolbe actually just do there? I missed it.
She's nominated Bella's red and potted it and tried to sort of go, I'm assuming, into the middle of the three yellows, but sort of didn't quite get through the white. But
She didn't really do anything there either.
yeah, she needs to stun that one back for the middle, really, didn't she, there?
Yeah, this isn't fun. Now that I'm sitting on this big stool and I'm seeing over the screens, I feel like they're going to hear everything I say. Well, that looked like a really heavy contact.
So the ball down the rails, your last shot here now, Jamie.
It has to be now.
Ooh, she doesn't want to be on the bottom rail. Unless she can come inside the red. That's
Yeah, she may potentially need to check it up. Just
Yeah,
depends.
just to come inside it. Oh, she has done as well. She's sit on the inside of the box. She's played that really well.
We've seen her get a lot of these balls down the rail, but they've been on the rail. This one's just off a bit.
And they've been on the other side. Well, the ones that I've seen have been on the other side of their table as well.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see if they sort of go true down both. Well, hug, should we say, down both.
They do. She's hit that well
Yeah.
on any table. So from 4-1 to 4-all, potentially.
The big brothers arrived to watch the conclusion of this match.
Oh, Gus has turned up to guarantee that Bella has no chance to win now. Have a look at the head on it, would you? He's got the old backwards hat on. He's got the half beard going. And he's walking over here with intent of wanting to jump on the mic.
How did she foul?
She reckons she double hit it.
Yeah, Bella was saying she double hit.
I just didn't see it.
I didn't see it. She obviously felt something. She couldn't have double hit it. It must have hit her cue.
Did you get the replay of it, Dan?
I couldn't get it. I don't know.
It was like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't a minute at a time.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds.
And Gus Giorgio has arrived, folks, so he straight away just ripped the mic out of Tem's hand. Other way, mate. Welcome, Gus.
Is it on? How you going, guys? Oh, I rushed here straight after work, straight here, so...
Now, I hate to bring this up on live streaming, mate, but you do owe me a 20.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully the ATM machine's working here, so...
We should have had a bet on today's UFC results. I've had a bad day.
Didn't even know any of the fighters, in it?
A lot of them Australian.
Alright, so what's been happening today, Jamie?
It's been a...
I haven't been able to watch the stream because every time I went to go onto it, it kept on playing from the start.
Using an Apple product?
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that right? Is it only the Apples that...
It only happens to Apple phones, but there is some fix for it. I can't remember what it is.
So I've just been getting score updates all day.
Bella played well in the first match against Kolbe. She was 4-1 up in this match, and she's just let a couple slip.
I heard Kolbe potted the blackout turn at 6-all.
Yeah,
Was
well,
it a crazy
She
shot,
was
or-
she was knackered.
Okay.
There was no comeback for her there. She was in huge trouble.
Okay.
She actually fouled too when she popped the blackout turn on the
Oh,
way
okay.
She actually hit Bella's yellow as well. So
What's this match been like?
a bit topsy-turvy. It started off pretty aggressive, and then it's sort of Bella's sort of faded away a little bit with making her outs and her clearances and let Kolbe back into the match. And like the first match, Kolbe even said to me, she goes, "Oh, Bella was a better player. She deserved to win." This match has been interesting just because I think Kolbe's pulled up a little bit. She hasn't been as aggressive, and she's kind of letting Bella attack the balls and cut her own throat.
She's doing a Michael Scary, is it? Or?
Michael Scary / Mark Robertson / Jay Stevens, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like with Belle, she doesn't quite know yet when to pull up or not. So she's still obviously got to learn that.
Michael Scary, otherwise known as Jay Stevens 0.8. I think this is actually good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. She's pretty lucky there, actually.
Oh no, it's no good.
It's going to be missing the...
Yeah, it's going to slide past the yellow, and
So the thing Belle doesn't want to do is play, 6-ball Poole, because that's where Kolbe will finish off this match.
yeah, and to be honest,
Kolbe's
we have
too
seen
smart.
heaps and heaps of 6-ball Pool all day today.
Well, it doesn't really... Oh, well,
Well,
I
what a
probably won't
shot
say it,
that
actually. I'm too scared to say a negative comment from what I saw today, but yeah.
It's basically it's a worthwhile comment to mention because it's an element of the game that the girls will need to recognise to improve. And look, that's not just the girls. You go and watch the men's VPPL as well. You'll see stacks of one ball, one chop ups with one or two balls left on the table. That is a sensational shot there from Bella. She got the best of nudges off this yellow. Just manages to hold.
Jeez. Now, with Mel, I told her last night, I said, you've got to pop blacks. Now,
Yeah.
from what I heard today, is that she's missed a couple easy ones.
She has missed a couple of easy ones.
She said they really kill you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and she has a tendency to miss that easy black.
Yeah, I think what I've discovered she does is what a lot of the junior players do, and they speed up the more and more as they get through the out, and they forget to just maintain their breathing control, and they start to hold their breath, and before they know it, they've got this build-up of pressure that they don't realise is there, but they're just rushing, and then suddenly they just don't take any time on the pot, and they've missed.
Gee, actually, that wasn't small there, by the way.
That was a ridiculous out, and probably one of the best outs played today.
Yeah, one of her strong points
Big
is
break.
that break. Like, I still don't know how you get a break like that. It's really annoying, actually. Like,
Why?
well, because I've probably got the worst break in World 8 ball.
I'll tell you what. Well, we had discussions about this earlier. Your name didn't come up, but thanks for mentioning it. I've actually recognised that she cues when her hand's on the table and she's cueing with her hand off the table, and she's got the loop, like that loop over bridge. Man, her cueing is so pinpoint. It's like she needs to play that cue with that type of shot every shot. Best I've seen.
Okay.
In the women's game. When a shot comes up, I'll show you what I mean. Not that I should be able to point anything out about your sister to you.
Oh, no, mate. That's...
You should be telling me all the things.
No, don't you worry. Like, me personally, when people say, who do you learn off, I've learned off all of my opponents.
Yep.
That's all I learn off. All of my opponents, bits and pieces, and what do they do that I don't, and, you know. So, anyone that's made 35 statesides and...
35's a lot.
You know, well, best captain I've ever played under. So, oh well, Clacky was awesome as well. Sorry, Clacky, you were awesome.
There must have been a bit of a running joke, was there, with you guys this year about having a B team or something?
Yeah, well, no, because
There was a couple of comments I saw.
A few players over there actually made comments that we can't win without Robbo, Scary, and Ben. I mean Robbo, Jake, and Ben.
Yeah.
Now those names were mentioned a hell of a lot, and apparently we were just fill-ins.
Fill-ins, that was the
So,
word,
yeah.
yeah. Well, it's a credit to the depth Victoria has and their camaraderie.
Well, yeah, if we, everyone wrote us off, but the result speaks for itself. I think that's missing to the...
That's a great shot there
Okay.
from Bella. Oh, I thought that was in.
Actually, it did look alright. She's in a bit of trouble here, actually. The Reds are all on. So, see how Kolbe goes about it.
Yeah, like, if she wants to win this match, she's got to get these.
Yep.
What's actually interesting about this out straight off the bat is do you think she's on this ball that she's right behind there? Do you reckon that goes?
Yes. Oh, I think it does.
Well, if it does,
Just
then you've
where
got to play
that
it.
red is, it's pretty far out. So,
You got to play it.
yeah, she's fat on it. I think Kolbe will make these. She's a quality player.
Look out, she's getting interrupted by crap under the table. So yeah, she's got the Jedi sword going now these days. She's the new Nicole Fielding.
Yeah, she's always been a big fan of
She's queuing heaps better now.
always sort of taking the Brett Lee run up sort of thing in lining up for shot.
Actually, we spoke about that earlier.
Yeah.
She said she was really lethargic around the table earlier on today, and so a couple of times she really accentuated the Brett Lee run up.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to make sure that she got down on the shot correctly and did all this sort of stuff.
Especially when it's a really severe angle, you can really... She really has a long run up there.
The Brett Lee run up.
But it works.
I don't even think she'd know what the Brett Lee run up means if you told her. She doesn't follow cricket.
He had a pretty big run up, didn't he?
It wasn't small.
So obviously you don't need to be a rocket scientist to see what ball's going to be the trickiest here.
No, well, the ball on the rail, but she can get a bit of angle just to punch it in, stun back out for same pocket. Wants to land pretty straight on her final red as well. Doesn't want to have to come around the angles. Actually, you know
So
what?
this
You
is
could
actually
even play
massive
for
frame
the,
here.
you could play for the outside ball, you know, and just drop in behind the one on the rail last. But nah.
I would actually go your way. I'll
The
be
way I
having
just
that
said there.
rail ball last yet.
Yeah, I reassessed. I said this way first, and then I realised why have to do
Yep.
work with the ball on the rail when you can just roll it in at the end.
In fact, even now, you still might even just swing round and pop that one on the rail last.
Nah, I'd definitely play the ball on the rail now. You don't
Actually,
even have to do anything. You just got to hit it with a trace of left-hand side.
Yeah, this is a big.
Oh, she's playing
my
my shot. I don't like this. I don't like it. There's absolutely no need to play it.
See, there she goes at the Brett Lee run up.
Yeah, I don't like this.
As long as you sort of.
I reckon this can cost the frame a shot.
No, no,
Look at
she's
this, see?
underhit it badly. Well, I think, as you see where the cue ball was going, I still think she just underhit it.
Now she's got no choice but to play the markers double.
Oh well. Can you go the triple?
I'd rather play the markers. I reckon it's easy to line up the markers than it is a triple on these tables where they're going to straighten up and stuff. The only problem with the markers, you're going to lose the white. The white ball's going to come bottom end of the table. Triple, it won't.
Yeah, I'm only simply going triple just because I'll definitely be on the black. But
Yeah, she's
And I
on
think
the
it's-
triple up as well.
yeah, I just think it's an easier shot.
I think the markers is actually a much easier shot than the triple. I've got
Okay.
like I can at least get the jaws just about every time with the markers. They're not hard to line up. That's probably
No,
yellow.
that's bad.
Oh, and the worst part,
You should look at the red's going nameplate.
there's just zero pressure on Bella now.
So all Bella has to do now is not think about the scoreline and how close she is to the scoreline, because I've done it before. You've been so close to winning and you think of the score and that's when it goes wrong, sort of thing.
Well, if she does take this frame, which I would expect her to do, she's gone from 4-1 to 4-all and back out to 6-4, which is a good testament to her character.
Okay, nothing silly here. You're just rolling this yellow
Yeah,
in. and-
use your 2 on the black.
Yep.
In fact, the angle that you're going to have is favourable because it'll take the white ball to the centre of the table.
Pretty good setup here today, actually.
Same as always, mate. Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
Doesn't need to, does she? Yes, she does. Well played there
Wouldn't
from
want to
Bella.
miscue here.
Just belts it in. Says, I'm going to get a cannon because I like billiards as well. Kolbe's
Okay,
staring at me
6-4.
like I've done something wrong.
So this is where, let's see how Belle can look to close this match out.
Well,
I'm sure Colby's going to put on the pressure though. She's just not going to let her have a freebie. I can tell you that now.
If Bella does go on to win this match from here, I think it would be fair to say that she has been the better player today overall, across the board.
I think Colby's only lost 2 matches and they've both been at Belle. Is that correct?
Yeah.
In the whole league?
Yep.
So,
But I can't help but feel a bit of fatigue is kicking in on Kolbe now.
this is no disrespect to any other women's player in Victoria, but I think Colby's still definitely number 1 for mine, and I think Belle's number 2, I think.
She's closing in.
She's closing in, still got work to do.
Yeah. That's a better break from Kolbe as far as the timing is concerned.
Okay.
She's got a ball in.
If that red doesn't kill, okay.
I'm just
So I was liking reds there for a split
I
second.
wonder if you can pot this yellow that's to the right of the 2 that are in the middle of the table and get a little cannon, which is where she's looking at now. Just open up that dodgy yellow, and then you've got a pretty available table.
Yep. I'm not too sure what she's lining up here. Okay.
She's taking the. She's going to have to cannon the black here. This can land anywhere. Oh no, she's judged that really well.
That's a good shot. Now she can play this yellow she's on now and go split that yellow in the middle. And she'll be on a choice of balls.
Got to be careful not to flick thin on the red and lose the white here. You want to
Yes,
get
because then
it.
she'll be on nothing.
Oh, she didn't hit it.
Okay, just go on the coverage. That's actually, I think that's a better result than going in.
It is a better result for her. She was going nowhere otherwise.
Yeah, when it comes to the safety battle, yeah, she's definitely in front. Bell's got a lot of work to do still.
Yeah, I've made comment today a few times that her middle game needs work. I think it's easy to exploit,
Yeah.
but look, no one's exploited it today. Well, only Kolbe's played her. But
It's like, yeah, even at home, like I rarely play with her. I mean, like, I probably should throw up scenarios for her to do, but just never home half the time.
well, whatever she's doing, it's work. I mean, I know Robbo's been coaching, but I don't know if that's been happening lately. I don't know. What it
No,
was.
yeah, she hasn't gone there for ages. She had a few lessons there with him, though.
Oh, look, I know Robbo's coached a lot of players lately, and look, the feedback I've heard has been quite good. He does
He's
a good
quite
job.
professional, yeah.
I know Scary's having a crack at it now as well. I know Jake's doing a lot of coaching of kids in Ballarat at the moment.
Okay, that's good. Where's my buddy Nick Young these days?
Well, I think
I've been hearing stories that
he's
he's
been
not
working.
playing, he's retiring, and
Well, he's been working. I don't think he's going to play pool much these days, and
No.
I think he's just about married.
oh jeez.
I'm actually going to make the call and say that she's pregnant already.
Well, Colby's left the pocket there, so with that type of shot, with that plan, you'd want to make sure you.
She's
you
going
sit
to
there.
promote it now.
Would you?
That was lazy. That was really lazy the way she played that.
Yeah, it was. Would you nearly pot this yellow over the hole? And
Yeah.
give it to and say if you're good enough.
Just trying to work out if there's a better spot for the white than not.
And this is the thing with Belle. Sometimes she doesn't quite see this stuff.
No, she's actually been seeing it pretty good today. See, I don't necessarily think you have to pot this ball over the hole in this situation.
In fact, you
because-
know what? I'm potting it over. I'm potting it.
Well, I'm looking at this, and these all come out in one if you just drop this in. So she's going to do what you said, but these will all come out.
Can you play this controlled enough, or are you going to try and trust a bit of luck?
You need to trust for a little bit of luck.
Most time.
I actually wonder if this plant goes in on the red and the yellow here in this corner, because you've got to hit that. That's
can't
the one
get
you've got to
on
hit with a
those.
little bit of pace, because something's got to hit a rail. That's the thing here. Otherwise, you can control this really well, but something's got to hit a rail, so that's why you've got to give it a bit.
Yeah.
Or why not just play off the left-hand side of the yellow, the top one? You can in the other one. You're going to have a shot then at least.
Actually, you're exactly right, and I think she's doing that.
There you go. So she's got. Oh, she's killed the black.
Yeah,
That's a
she's-
bit stiff.
But still, she can pot this. She can pot that middle yellow and try and extract the black. Can she dig into the cue ball enough?
Oh, it's pretty thin. I reckon that's a thin angle. I think she might still be in a bit of strife here.
Hang on. Yeah, what shot would what shot do you see, Jamie? What do you do? What do you do?
Cutting this, and I'm just going to let the white ball cannon the other one because it's going to flick off the red as well, and like that.
Just missed it. That's all. She's still a slight favourite though, I think, in this frame.
Oh, she's a huge favourite at the moment.
Her only issue is obviously the black, and probably that yellow a little bit near the middle.
I like doubling this red on the nameplate back down the centre of the table and using the other red on the left hand side as a snooker ball.
Yeah, definitely. In these situations on reds, you want to try and you want to play safe, but you want to promote your balls as well.
Yeah,
But Belle just likes to pot.
she does like to pot.
She should not be touching those reds next to the black. She can't just pop balls for the sake of it. She needs to have a plan.
I mean, look, she's mapped out pretty well today as well. Honestly think she's done a lot of good things today. Look, she's made mistakes, but you can't play perfect pool, especially, for such a long period of time. Well, she's had a huge wait. Like she's had to wait like 6 hours or something as well.
Jeez.
I think overall my assessment of Isabella's performance today, whether she wins or loses this match, has been she's played very, very well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
This is a big chance. This. Oh, she's underhit it.
Yeah, she just should have taken more care of that.
That was the match ball. That.
Yeah, if that went in, should have had the. Could have extracted the red and black and. Still would have been a tricky out though, actually.
Yeah, the transition from that shot would have been difficult, but I was thinking more chopping this ball down inside the yellow. I don't care if the white ball comes inside row and gets a cannon.
Now, are you having a crack here? You're going to get this plan. Oh, but she can't hit too hard. The black will go up the table. Okay.
Missed it by a bit, but she's got a good result.
That's obviously better than in.
Do you think Bella tries to take the pocket here with the red?
Well, you have to get the pocket. If you don't get the pocket, you're going to lose a frame. Oh, even if, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, no, because the black's dead. So.
I like the deliberate fairly, but you take the right cushion first into the yellow, and then you know the red's going to push down into the yellow.
Just where this yellow is in the hole, it could follow. The red could follow through.
But that's why I'm. That's a good shot.
Yeah,
that's why I would have
very
taken the
good
right side cushion first, so that can't happen. But look, she's played that
Yeah.
to a dream.
And now her next shot is obviously putting the black up to the top red. No. So now Colby's got to kind of find something.
She's going to just try and pump this out. Oh, she's got a great result there. That's a
perfect.
sick result.
Oh, that's absolutely fat.
I'll tell you what, that is a case of where Bella's probably played the right shot and she's just got flogged for it.
You need that. You need that though for yellows.
A bit of luck, yeah. Look, the alternative was to just bump the red out to the centre table and not give the foul and say, look, you need to get the cannon, Kolbe, you're going to lose still. I just like the shot she chose. I think that was a huge result.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll up and down this.
Probably would have followed through then.
Up and
Pick
down
the gap.
No, I'll pick the gap, you're off your head. I just guarantee myself the shot.
She's
Well, that's under hit,
now.
but she
Oh,
played
no,
the corner.
Oh, that's fat. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, no, I thought I was playing for the middle there too. So. And that's in.
There you go.
So Kolbe 6-5. She stays alive.
So,
And will we see another 6-all between these two?
I think the first match might have been 7-6-2.
It was 7-6.
Like during the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Apparently these two like 7-6 matches. And Gov, my tip for the non-qualifiers.
it's a pretty good tip, seeing as she's 6-3 out there.
Well, I picked it before the
Yeah.
start of the day. In fact, I had the online poll. I picked it.
Okay.
Thanks. And I picked Kolbe another one because otherwise I might have got my balls ripped off. So
Yeah, Colby came charging in front there. Bell was in the lead, and then
I think she sent out a Facebook message to a group of people. So could you please vote for me? No, I'm just kidding.
so I'm not too sure who's on what here.
Gov just fouled, and I think left Katrina 2 shots on yellows with a foul snooker.
And Colby's gone to Benny Noonan toilet break.
After she's just won a frame.
Mm-hmm.
Done the reverse Noonan toilet break. Katrina's taken ball in hand. I don't think she realised she's probably got another foul snooker potentially.
Well, she could be in trouble after this shot. Oh no, she's
Oh
gone
God,
out.
that's off its head. We've seen 2 ridiculous kick-out shots. In fact, she's been. Well, it's probably
It's
what
the
she
plan.
just- oh, it's probably
Yeah.
a fair result given what the result.
It's pretty
she's got
crazy.
there. big plant this. Although if she gets it right, the yellow that she hits first will float down to the top right hand side of the table. But we're not going to see that. We're going to watch Isabella break for the first time today.
No, I thought it was Kolbe's break. Oh no.
Look at the reds. Look at the yellows. Which do you go here? That red's stuck on the black.
So I think if you're Kolbe, I think you're not minding this break.
Yeah, I know, unless she gets it. How do you like this ball in the middle straight away to just open up the black?
Oh
and the
yeah,
red?
yeah, right away. Straight away in these situations, you'd look to break out. No, I wouldn't be using. No, I'd be going right now.
I don't like the back door on it because you could leave yourself
No,
nothing.
exactly.
She's going to play it.
Yeah, no, I don't like this.
So here comes the back
So
door.
here you want to flick the black here.
Yeah, it's a small target. She's looking at it though.
So this can go terribly wrong.
You just don't want to hit the bottom side of the red. Like that.
Yeah.
I think she's got a result. I think she's going to be able to sneak through and pot this.
See, that's exactly the spot you didn't want to hit.
But she's landed fat, I reckon. I mean, she's landed absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky.
Run through, cannon in the middle of the 3, and have a choice of 1,000 balls.
Oh, she's bubbled that.
That's still okay.
No, it's not. That's not on.
You don't reckon it's on?
Bottom corner.
Yeah, bottom corner, but that's.
You don't reckon this ball goes in the middle still with a little billiard shot?
I don't think it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't go.
No,
That's-
the billiard shot's there.
She's bubbled that. It's pretty slack, actually.
No, the billiard shot's there. She played it bad though. She hit
Yeah,
overcut the
it's-
billiard shot.
It got to her there, the pressure. Now these yellows. Jeez, they're all there.
Yeah, the starter for Kolbe's off angle. She's almost got to take the long ball first, the one that's sticking out on the left. Because playing this ball in the middle is taking her away from anything good.
No, I'm just following. I'm just following through and playing that yellow in between the black and the bottom yellow.
Yeah.
To the corner. That's all I'm doing. Nothing fancy here. I'm just pot position, and they're all there.
So what you're saying, Gus, is you're going to do single ball pots.
Well, that's all this. That's all it requires.
So Gus, the best single ball botter in Victoria, is going to go for all single ball pots.
Now, I don't miss a hell of a lot of those. Ever since you named me that,
Hey, she's playing my shot, Gus. See, I know this girl.
Yeah,
But
she's missed it by a
I
mile.
expected to miss it, but she's looked back at her wrist.
Absolute mile.
She
What happened
feels.
there?
I think she feels like she's twisted her wrist or moved her wrist. She's got a bit of a wrist thing going on at the moment,
So,
on and off.
you know,
She's got this flicky sort of wrist in it, and it's.
flicky. What do you mean?
Well, she does this with her wrist rather
Why's
than
she
keep
doing
it
that
straight. Oh, she always used to do it, and then Brett fixed it up, and then she started doing it
I was
again.
going to say it's a pretty bad habit.
Hey,
It's a pretty bad habit. If
it
you,
is. But she hasn't put a lot of time into this. So.
She hasn't been playing much.
No, she's been working a lot of hours lately.
Okay.
One can't criticise her for that.
Yeah, working does suck. That's for sure.
Been doing two
Right.
jobs for 12 years now. No, 11 years now, Gus.
Jeez. I mean, I'm already over 2 years of working. I've still got another 50 years of it.
You went from one extreme to the other. Went from no work to doing stupid hours of work.
Do a lot of hours.
You might just need a standard 9 to 5, Gus. And look at
Yeah,
this.
this is just about over, I'd say.
Isabella is 3 balls away from claiming.
She doesn't make these, and yeah, she doesn't deserve to win it.
Oh, it's the brotherly harsh love comes out.
Well, the thing
there.
is, I don't coach Belle. I just tell her afterwards what she can do better next time. And I'll be telling her with that shot to stun it.
Oh, there's nothing
That's-
wrong with that. She played it perfect. But I know what you're saying. Stun it, yeah. Punch it in with confidence.
So here you're just pinching a bit of the jaw.
As long as you can get your hand flat, no hamper queuing on that shot, it's what you want.
I'm going to be, if this does go in, I'm a bit nervous to go to Kolbe, though.
Bit nervous to what?
Oh, there you go.
And that's well done, Isabella. And look, Kolbe
Kolbe's happy for it.
Kolbe will be disappointed in herself the way she played, but she'll be over the moon for Bella.
Yep.
I think if she could have chosen someone to lose to today, it would have been Bella.
It is Belle's mentor, so
And now the hugs come around from the family. And I'm going to have to leave now. Go
Alright.
take our son home.
Alrighty, thanks guys. Oh, we sticking with this one?
I think Dan's going to keep the feed on. They're going to do the last man standing presentations and all the rest of the jazz. But I'm going to disappear now. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed the coverage. And we'll probably see you again next year for this event.
Thanks guys.
Let's get this over and done with quickly because I really hate speeches. Quickly, just thank you all the girls for playing. Next year, and any ideas for that you may have. Katrina Defina. Nearly took out in that last game. Kolbe, Ella, and Rio need to split this. Why? She got one in her first match. Yeah, she had to beat. She had one. She hasn't had one. And because Ella got the first master break, Ella gets the trophy. Someone needs to get it back. This is the Isabella. And last year's winner, and yeah, 7-6 two times this season. And he's played each other on the round robin. It was 7-6. And then this morning, and then 7-5. You know, used to have had a great battle. Yeah, last year's winner, always hard to beat. Well done, Kolbe. Well done, Kolbe.
First, just quickly, thank you very much to everybody for playing. Thank you very much for everybody coming down, supporting and timing and helping out. Thank you to Jamie and Tim and Gemma and Gus and anybody else that chipped in and did the commentary. Also to Dan and CueballTV, thank you so much for coming down and doing this for us. Cheers, mate. Always a fantastic production. Big thank you to Giorgio and Bar 8 and to Jeff and Tash for helping us get to today's setup, for allowing us to use the tables, and yeah, for ironing, brushing, re-lining. Yeah, they've been fantastic, so thank you very much for that. Bella, honestly, I don't think there is anybody else in Victoria more deserving to win this. And the reason I say that is the amount of effort that you put in, the training, the everything that you do, the constant learning. You put in more time than anybody else, so you deserve to recognise everything that you play in. You're taking another major step, and it's so scary, but it's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how far you go. Congratulations.
Bella, our undefeated, well, I think besides Rocco, we're the only other first female to last year's winner of the non-qualifiers to win it, take it on there. You've grown so much this last year, and all of us girls are there. Can't wait to see you be the first girl to make a junior Australian team. Well done, Bella.
Speak up now.
Thank CueballTV, commentators, family, everyone who made this so possible.
The reason why you play.
Judd Trump acceptance speech.
Your family.
She's not going to escape it.
No thanks.
Everyone else play this evening.
Now my favourite issue. First one out of the last man standing draw is.
How does everyone get on the stream and calling you young Brian kid? Silly comment. You're like, this kid gets to the table quicker than I was getting tired now. Start something.
You realise if you get...
Emma. Oh wow. You looked up and you looked straight over here like.
Yeah. So we're all still left, just the ones that are here.
It's partial.
Well, what can I say? Trainer, don't do it. Don't do it.
Now that I'm out, I get to watch your faces. I like to do this.
Just open it.
Half of the time. Kolbe.
Close it.
I'm not switching.
Who's that fellow? Just takes us off.
Bella just wins.
It's time to go. Trainer Defina.
Hang on, there's 3 left.
Yeah.
We split.
It's time to go. Rio.
Oh my God. I want to split it. You want to split it?
Every time someone gets up, they got thrown out.
Okay, Bella.
Let's do a fight out of me. I spoke earlier on this. Mind
These are going to...
you.